Hello and welcome to Nonny Yanga's flagship talk show where we discuss all the hot topics. In today's show, we'll be reviewing all of the stories that have made headlines this week here in Africa and in the States. My co-hosts today are broadcaster Fumi Ogunja, Editor-in-Chief of Glam Africa magazine, Afia Adom, and joining us later on in the show, our US correspondent, Angela Yvonne via Skype. Welcome, ladies. I missed out on the curly memo, man. Kevin Hart has announced that he'll be hosting next year's Oscars ceremony. Hart is one of just a handful of black stars to host the awards. Chris Rock and Whoopi Goldberg are among those to have presented before. Ariana Grande's Thank You Next video has smashed YouTube records, racking up over 55 million views in just 24 hours. That's mad. And sadly, rapper Cardi B took to Instagram to announce that she split from her husband Offset. I'm sure Angela will fill us in on all the tea. Right, ladies, as I said, I was away. Did you miss me?
Yeah, I did.
Of course you did.
You've been busy, and you've been extra busy. I know you were on Turn Up.
Always busy.
I know. But can we talk about Blac Chyna? We spoke about it before.
We did.
And for
We
me,
did.
you brought this story, and you didn't tell us why she was going.
Well, I
She
don't
didn't
think she
announce that.
revealed it.
Okay,
Yeah,
at that time,
Yeah.
because we had the
we
scoop
would've-
first, but there was uproar. Burna Boy, everyone was saying, don't you dare come here. Even the Shade Room, which we know is owned by a Nigerian Igbo girl, but even they were on like the we hate Blac Chyna thing.
Were you in Nigeria at the time?
I was in Nigeria at the time, and
So
I
what were
was
they
not
saying there?
first in the queue. Nobody, the way I see it, nobody in Nigeria cared. It was almost like they were kind of like, oh, look, the Americans care.
Yeah.
That not Cardi B, she's white enough. Blac Chyna, who's also white enough, is coming to sell out these bleaching products. But I don't know. What do you think about
I did
it?
watch the footage from the launch of the store which sells the white initials.
With Dentsia.
Who has made $1 million already off of this. When she first launched
Of
this.
the Blac Chyna or of the cream?
Of the actual cream.
Yeah.
When she first launched it, it sold out. In 24 hours, she made $1 million. She was on Forbes list for that. So there was a big uproar. Like I saw there was a huge crowd at the launch, but I didn't see anyone buying the cream.
Oh.
I saw people just there to see Blac Chyna.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if Nigerians are actually taking to this product.
Of course they are. For me,
I don't think we
for me,
are. We haven't
come
heard that it's
off
sold out.
it.
We haven't.
Nigerians
Look
buy
at the price. It's $250.
Oh,
How much is that? How much is that
okay.
in Naira?
Okay,
How
okay.
can the average person, the average bleacher, the average bleacher?
Well, if she can carry an Hermes,
True.
China or
True.
Italian,
But
she can carry. She can spend that.
We did see a lot of backlash. I saw even a video of her getting into a physical altercation with a female fan.
Oh my God, no, I didn't see
So I
this.
saw her,
In
curved-
Nigeria?
In Nigeria, as she was walking into her car.
Where was the mopo?
The lady dragged her back out. So
Oh
she,
my God.
people.
I can see her fingers already. Her fingers waiting to comment.
The thing is, first of all, Blac Chyna, no one told you to come here with your whitening cream.
Yeah.
All I'm saying to you is, I don't even know where to start with this. It's just such an abominable thing that people are still doing this. I understand if you have scars and you have dark marks, which
they do market the cream for.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
But we all have
Yeah.
as women, and sometimes we do have
Girl,
pigmentation
you don't have any
problems.
pigmentation issues.
But we've all been there. If you've had spots when you were younger and you want to remove those dark marks, that's one thing. But when you want to bleach your skin to be lighter because it's a certain
Some would say
standard
tone.
in society.
Some would say tone. Do you know what I think?
bright
You're right.
and light,
I
and
don't-
it's all the same.
The only thing is I kind of feel sorry for Blac Chyna because I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, no one else is coming out to say they're doing these creams. And you know they are. You know they are. Even the light-skinned women in Hollywood are doing it. You see their before and after picture and it's vast. Like, there's a stark contrast, isn't there? But I'm just kind of feeling like, come on, Burna Boy, all these guys. Please, you know the kind of girls you date. Don't try it. Don't try it.
I don't know. I have seen him approach girls are of a certain dark skin hue. So
okay.
I wasn't one of them. So I think I kind of think he was being quite authentic in it.
Okay.
And Fuse ODG posted on his page, he loves a chat as well. But I do think there is an element of, I think people kind of felt like it was almost like colonialism. You're coming back and you're bringing your white ideal.
We don't want it.
But Blac Chyna's not that
already
deep.
though.
Let's
That's
just be
the thing.
honest.
Nigerians, there's a market for that in Nigeria.
Of course,
already.
Big,
and that's
big.
the problem. That's the whole problem.
That's the
is
problem.
there's consumers that want to buy it.
Yeah.
You are 1,000% right when you say there's a market for it, or else they wouldn't have done this thing.
They wouldn't have done it, and
that's
they're
a
making the
shame.
coins. But next time, come with some entrepreneurial ideas,
Yeah.
man, innit?
Yeah.
Don't try and sell us something that's not good for our skin. Anyway, let's talk about a story that should have been the top, but boy, we like the tea here. Michelle Obama.
Monday
My
night.
algorithms were going mad. I didn't even want to look.
Me too.
I wasn't there. Everybody was there taking selfies. Tell us about it. I know you weren't there.
I know I wasn't there. But it was an amazing night. And beforehand, she went to meet schoolgirls in Islington.
Elizabeth Garrett Anderson.
At the school she'd actually been to before. And, you know, aspired to be their post-presidency or post-first lady with her book out. It was a really sweet thing for her to go back to that school. Sending my daughter there. But then there was some really great takeaways from the evening. She talked about imposter syndrome, which we talked about first here, thanks.
I know.
She obviously watches the show.
Yeah,
and she
I'm
talked she talked a lot about that. She talked about the rivalry between her and Barack Obama to get their autobiographies out on time, which I think was kind of cute. What's the thing? You know, Barack, step back and let her have her shine for a moment.
Yeah.
And she talked a lot about the book. I mean, I've read the book. It is amazing.
Best-selling book.
Of
Biography.
Of
Yep.
2018.
Of 2018.
Yeah, in hardback, sold like something like 15 million copies or something absolutely ridiculous. You know, she just nailed it. And Chimamanda just looking gorgeous in that Dior suit, like two power women.
Yeah.
Two black power women. Just it gives me chills to think about how amazing it is.
And apparently she had a secret meeting with Meghan Markle, which is really interesting. Come on,
Say this.
I'm sorry, I know the
Talk about
producer's
this.
going to go
No,
mad
no,
in my
no.
ear, but
We
let's
need to
just quickly
this
talk about Meghan
thing.
Markle.
Okay, first of all, Piers Morgan, no one asked you.
Yeah.
If Meghan Markle ghosted you, it's because everybody else wants to ghost you. No one asked you to speak, first of all. Second of all, there is no rift between Kate and Meghan.
We don't know. We don't know.
No.
I think there's beef. I think there's beef.
They're just, I mean, me personally, I think you're trying to perpetuate the angry black woman myth.
And she's not even dark. And she's angry. Like,
Honestly.
come on.
But it's the one drop and you're angry. That's the new rule.
Yeah.
And you know, it's because she met Michelle Obama backstage, they had a power meeting. Why didn't they just drink tea? Why do you have to make it all that they're trying to take over the world?
Yeah.
The storyline.
It's sad, isn't it?
It's
And they're
just
coming
so
out, and she's heavily.
frustrating.
We've got to move on because that wasn't part of the tea, but we've got to discuss that too because she's still a sister. Hi, Meghan, come on the show. Let's talk about the Global Citizen.
Did you guys watch? It was live.
I watched
all
some
over
of
the
it.
world.
God, I love Beyonce, but God, this kind of whole goddess thing is. I'm over it. I'm over it.
I don't think it was goddess thing. I think it was,
Look at the outfits and the whole head thing.
But for her, it was a huge deal for her to play in South Africa, to play in Africa, and it was a full.
South Africa.
The stadium was full of South Africans.
Can we talk about Tiwa, please?
Oh!
What did you guys think of her performance?
Awesome.
Yeah,
I thought it was awesome.
I did like
She's
it.
got
I did
body
like
for
it,
days.
and I was just so happy that we had Nigerians on that stage
Yes,
as well. Because we had a lot. We had D'banj, we had Wizkid, and you know, even Casper Nyovest from South Africa.
Who I
did
love.
amazing.
He did.
He was
and he
received
filled
so
up
well.
that same stadium the night before with his FMB Fill Up the Stadium concert that he's done for the past 3 or 4 years.
He's having a great year.
Honestly.
I think it was a nice way to wrap up a good year for Afrobeats, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
it wasn't an Afrobeat concert, but we had a good mix. To be honest with you, I wanted to see a picture of Tiwa and Beyonce. I doubt it happened.
I did want to see all of them together. I thought they were all going to come back on stage.
Do you think it would have happened?
No.
I don't think it happened. We would have seen
We
it
would
by
have
now.
seen her. You know, Tiwa would have posted 10 pictures.
20.
I'm not sure it happened, but yeah, I am kind of like Beyonce. I hope you come back with something new now because this goddess thing is really kind of jarring. Do you get it though?
No, I
She's
understand.
a queen. She is.
Yeah,
Like,
but we know. But come with something different.
I
and
mean-
stop ramming it down our throat.
Yeah.
this was the vibe for this album, the car. That was this tour. So this
Okay.
is the last of it now. So you know, you can expect fresh material
So
from
can
Beyonce.
Jay-Z now cut his hair?
Yeah.
Jay-Z's looking haggard.
It's been a long tour.
It's been a lot. I'm telling you, he can't keep up because you know there's only one Beyonce,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can see he's struggling, man.
Beyonce
I
was
know.
giving me like Michael Jackson vibe. The way
She's up there.
she's up there.
She's up there with the
Has she
legends.
surpassed? She's not surpassed.
She hasn't surpassed. She's on her way. She's on her way.
Calm down, Julia. She
sorry.
hasn't surpassed.
Sorry.
She hasn't surpassed.
And can I ask, what is going on with Naomi Campbell? I know she has a relationship with South Africa because, of course, of Mandela.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's kind of like, baby, know your age. Know your age.
She forces it.
No shade.
She is everywhere. She needs to be a
bit.
part of everything and everywhere. She needs to let her presence, be felt. She presented a couple of awards on that stage, and I was just like, okay, come on, it's enough. It's enough now. It's
And
enough.
also try and read the autocue and
Read it correctly.
Know some timing. It's
and
just
she kept
basics.
saying, "Oh, Mandela's my daddy. He's my father. He's my." And I just thought,
And I bet
okay.
his daughters were like,
Not really.
Not really. The thing is, I love Naomi, but then sometimes she's a bit of a try-hard. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit forced. Like
Yeah.
I said, she just tries too hard.
Yeah.
And now she's got her new channel, her video vlog channel on YouTube.
Do you think it's
She's
genuine?
like Drake. She's a culture vulture. So whatever's popping, whatever's big, she needs to be a part of it.
Okay, still to come. We continue to look at more trending stories, and we'll be joined by Angela Yvonne via Skype for all the latest news stateside. See you after the break. Welcome back to Nonny. Now let's get straight back to it. We've got to talk about a story which is quite disturbing.
Yeah.
And we're all of a similar age. Mel B.
Really sad.
Brutally honest. And I wonder I wonder if this is going to be detrimentally brutal. She's
I hope not. I mean,
cocaine use, abuse.
I haven't read the book. I haven't, but I've read some excerpts, and obviously she's been talking in magazines. And the interview with her and her daughter over the weekend in one of the weekend papers. Well, I mean, her account was brutal and it was very sad, but it was her daughter's account, I think, which sort of cut me the most when she was talking about witnessing the abuse between her mother and Stephen Belafonte. And,
Alleged abuse.
Alleged, because he has denied everything and is talking
And
about
apparently
legal
he's
action.
he's won quite a few of the court cases, hasn't he?
But what I think is, if this wasn't true, you wouldn't publish a whole book, and it's out there.
Maybe she needs the money. Maybe she needs the money and drug addiction.
But the recourse, if it's all not true, is going to be absolutely massive.
And also, she looks different.
She looks very
Somebody said
different.
before that she had bleached, and I was like, "You're mixed race, of course."
Yeah.
But she looks like a ghost.
That could just be from everything she's going through, and just the
I wish
life
her
has
well
been
because
sucked
I
out
do
of her.
love.
And I think the
Mel B.
Spice Girls tour might be good for her in a
But
way.
didn't Victoria say she's not doing that?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
of
a
course, but
foreign-
we don't care.
It's not a Spice Girls tour without Victoria.
Oh please!
Beckham.
It was
Sorry.
Spice Girls
No,
without Jerry.
come on.
It's Spice Girls without
Exactly.
Victoria.
You don't remember Viva Forever? It's a very emotional song for me.
I won't be
Exactly.
attending.
High five!
I love it. But I think this tour will be good for her in terms of being around her girlfriends like that, female solidarity, getting herself out there, doing what she loves. We all know this.
And Mel B is still a sister.
She's
She
still a
wasn't
sister.
in the Spice Girls, and she went over to America, and she found herself, didn't she? So we're
found
rooting
Eddie
for her.
Murphy as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
The love of her
Eddie
life.
Murphy, who doesn't want to have anything to do with, was it
Who
Angel?
has just had
Had a
another
baby.
child.
He's never had, I know.
Has 10 kids now.
10 kids.
Five women.
Is he paying for
He's a
Angel?
millionaire.
Yeah.
He's
A millionaire?
No child support
He's
scams.
a multi. He was making coin when coin meant something.
Yeah.
He's got to be a multi-millionaire.
Multi.
He has 10 children and 5 baby mothers.
Joining us now via Skype is our American correspondent, Angela Yvonne, with some of the trending topics from across the pond. Hey, Angela, how are you, darling?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good,
Hi,
girl.
ladies.
Hi. I have been away for 2 weeks, and I'm sorry, I've got to go to a story. It's kind of gone, but Kim Porter, my goodness, the outpouring of love. I knew she was married to Diddy, but I didn't know that she was like a first lady for Black America. Like, geez, just tell us everything.
Well, she wasn't married to Diddy, but she should have been. She was with him for about 12 years, on and off. She was with him when he was an intern back in the day.
Wow.
She's the mother of his 3 children, a set of twins, Delilah and Jesse James, and she also has a son with him, Christian. But she died unexpectedly. They said she was battling things dealing with pneumonia, and that was it. 47 years old.
It's
and they're
just
still trying to find out what the exact cause is.
It's absolutely awful. I'm sad to say that, you know, obviously if you look in the shade room, there have been so many speculations. Even Cassie, they're wondering if Cassie and Diddy are going to get back together. How has Diddy been taking this, and what are we expecting? Are we expecting him to, you know, seek solace in Cassie?
Well, I'm hoping that Cassie will just, you know, hit the high road, you know, cash in her little bag that she's done for like, you know, about 12 years. She's still young enough to do whatever she's going to do. But Diddy, he's doing well as expected. I mean, he really doesn't have a chance to really grieve as hard because he now has to step in as primary parent for the twins.
How old are they? How old are the twins?
11.
Oh, 11. It's just, it's
Yes.
too young, too young. Sad, really sad story, old story, but we've got to, you know, send our homage and prayers to the family because that's very sad. Can we talk about a breaking news story? I'm hoping by the time we go on air, our viewers will be saying, girl, that was a hoax. Cardi B and Offset. Tell me it's not true. I still believe in marriage.
Oh, Angela.
I just got the news that she's announcing that they are getting a divorce.
Why?
Why? She's probably like, look, you know, I put up with the cheating. You know, there's might be a possible warrant for my arrest because I didn't show up in court because allegedly she issued an attack on 2 bartenders, Jade and Maddie G, who are bartenders at a strip club here called Angels Gentlemen's Club. And she allegedly issued an attack because she suspected that Offset was having an affair with Jade.
Oh my goodness.
So she's been going back and forth with his infidelity. So I think she should go ahead, divorce, pay her fines, and keep it moving because right now she's like the hottest female rapper in the world right now.
Yeah. Let me just quickly bring this into the studio because it is a big story because they're kind of like, I wouldn't say a poor man's Jay-Z, but a ghetto Jay-Z and Beyonce. Do you think it's real?
I don't think it's real on.
Really?
I think this Cardi is sending a message to Offset. Like, the
yeah.
cheating,
Ride or die.
I'm going to divorce you. I don't care if I'm the biggest selling female rapper. I will divorce you and you will go on your way.
I think it's real. I think she means it. I think she means it because otherwise, it's because I think she means it because she's so calm about it, right? Because if it was just a fight and I'm just throwing shade at you, they'd just be throwing insults and she'd be Snapchatting that you did this and using the N-word and all that. She was very calm.
She was very calm, but I'm kind of believing fully. Cardi ain't letting her.
Yeah.
She ain't letting her baby father go.
I think she's literally like, I'm going to stand up for myself. See you later. We'll see.
Just last week, she had videos of them kissing and in
I know.
love. Like, come
Angela,
on, how do you go from that to that?
let me ask you this question. I know you want Cardi to move on because, again, it's true. You're a woman. You're a mother. You shouldn't be getting yourselves involved in serious fights where someone could have died in that strip club. But do you believe it's done? Because Black Twitter don't.
I believe they're going to get a divorce, but I think that she might slide in every now and then.
Oh, my goodness.
Just she can.
Oh, wow. So it could be over. Let's talk about Blac Chyna. We were speaking about her before. You know, the Africans weren't down for her trying to come and sell us some whitening creams. But what's going on with this Kardashian thing? I thought it was done, but apparently they're still going back and forth in court, right?
Yes, they are going back and forth in court. Blac Chyna is having issues because she is suing the Kardashians because she feels that her bag has been stopped because of, you heard about Rob Kardashian and his revenge porn rampage over social media.
Yes.
And so with that going on, and then, you know, E! Network is heavily influenced with the Kardashians.
Of course.
They're like their #1 shows. She feels that they also had an influence with them stopping the show Rob and Chyna. But how could the show go on if you guys are no longer together?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. I believe that's true. But then didn't she win in court? She's got that famous lawyer who everybody wants, who I may need one day, boy.
Yes.
Everybody has her.
Yes, so the Kardashians tried to stop the lawsuit and get it thrown out of court, but the judge is going to give Chyna her day.
Wow.
Because apparently we have enough evidence in order to get it moving, because if there was nothing that was concrete, the you know, the judge probably would have been like, okay, China, you tried it.
Yeah. But, you know, Blac Chyna, say what you like about her, but she is raising Dream. She seems to be raising Dream on her own. I don't know if Rob is giving her any money. So, hey, you know, the Kardashians, they dominate everything, but they can't dominate everyone. So who knows? She may get her win in court.
She can get it in court, but they have enough money to get her all the way together because she has so many things going against her. Like her mother's always in social media talking crazy. Yes. You know, just different things that since their union has come to pass, because we've all been like sort of wary of how did she get with Rob? Was it revenge because, you know, Kylie took Tiger? So there's just so many things. And then she had Dream, who is the only official Kardashian baby. She's the only one who legally has the name. So I don't know, but if they put it on the TV, I'm definitely going to have my popcorn and I'm going to
Yeah, and make sure you report and tell us quickly, very quickly before we wrap the show. We spoke about Eddie Murphy as well. He's become a daddy for the 10th time. Eddie, can he afford this?
Yes.
Oh, and that's it.
Yes. And yes. Remember, Eddie is part of the Shrek franchise. He's part of, you know, the Beverly Hills Cop franchise. He's had so many franchises. And then on top of that, he's heavily involved with, you know, voiceovers dealing with cartoons. But I think that with this 10th one, we might just get the stand-up that we have been wanting. He might still deal with Netflix or something because that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love the way you think. I would definitely watch Eddie Murphy Netflix or an Eddie Murphy Yanga. We need it, don't we? Because we're sick of Kevin Hart. Well, I am. Nice to speak with you, Angela. That's it from me, Juliana, Ollie Yinka, and my fantastic co-host, Fumi Ogunja, Afia Adom, and of course, Angela Yvonne. Join me next time for more Nonny Chat. Goodbye, guys.